Hello, my lovely individuals. I'm Kostego here with MikeyWhatMan and Russell. As always, this is the normal crew. You know that by now if you've been following this series. Please excuse my wet hair, and if my audio sounds weird, my air conditioner's on because Pennsylvania is hot as Satan's balls at the moment. So, sorry. But let's get into it. We're about to do the nail man killings?
Yeah. We're getting nailed.
We're getting nailed. We're getting the nail man killings. Continue.
All of our friends are going to survive through this.
Totally. Yeah, every single one.
Nail man.
Nail man's crime scenes are always locked rooms filled with nails.
Yeah. He's really got a freaking situation going that he likes.
All right.
What?
You have a lot of exclamation points.
Oh. Oh yeah, I had to ask people about something, I guess.
Pardon me, but it seems like something happened at the clock tower. Do you know anything about it?
Oh yeah, I saw the Peacekeepers take away the culprit.
Huh? You saw who it was?
They apprehended a man wandering around the clock tower. He had a lot of weapons on him.
Okay.
Oh shit, dude.
Among them
A
was
lot.
a hammer, so he's the culprit for sure.
Sure,
Wow.
sure he wasn't just like a carpenter?
Yeah.
After all, they say the nail man always carries a hammer and nails wherever he goes.
So
yeah,
do
nobody
carpenters.
else of any other trade or profession does that at all.
He was wandering around the clock tower while...
I mean, we're in a future city. Who would ever use wooden nails?
That sure does sound suspicious.
Okay, weirdos. Oh, why does this map confuse me? Here we go, this way. Why am I directionally
I like
challenged?
it better when the map like turns with me. When it's like stationary like that, I get so confused.
No, I'm the same way.
I always have to turn. I always have to see the turn with me.
I need that GPS action.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Oh, you got a fancy umbrella.
There seems to have been some sort of incident at the clock tower. Do you know anything about it?
Oh my, really?
Oh my.
It's that man again, right? I've heard there were numerous cases.
Oh my.
Man?
That's the one! There was a commotion not too long ago. Where did it happen again? The museum or the art gallery? In any case...
The Museum Art Gallery.
I'd heard there were no clues at the crime scenes because they all occurred in locked rooms with no way in or out.
That doesn't
Everybody
mean there's
knows
no
that always
clues.
makes evidence. That just makes evidence evaporate. Dude, the second you lock that door, it's gone.
Yeah, it's gained.
I'm so relieved.
Oh man, I guess the nail man's the person that died. He
That's some
killed himself in there.
as if you know me.
He's like, oh god, they're coming for me. I'm going out my own way.
The beautiful part about like this game at this point is I don't remember where a lot of it goes. I remember the general like key points, but it's been so long that I played it that I'm like, I don't remember, but we'll figure it out.
Oh, sorry.
You should be.
I always am. It's in my blood. You shouldn't run in the rain, kid.
Why not?
We got a bucket hat, it's fine.
Dinosaurs are big.
They really are, though.
Excuse me. I heard that the criminal called the Nail Man was caught.
Really? That's big news. I better tell everyone.
Why do you sound like you're 90?
What? You don't know? I'm sure you've at least heard about it. He's the mysterious
That's that old.
Cronai Ward's most famous urban legend.
Urban legend? Sorry, I haven't heard of it.
Oh? You should count yourself lucky then.
Dude, he's a gossip-loving man.
Going through your day.
I just noticed the fucking hologram of that Roman fucking gladiator
Yeah.
god. What the
Oh.
fuck?
Yeah, I just noticed that too.
That's a big man in the sky. Hey, he's touching himself.
You're damn right he is.
He's on the line. He's like, huh? Do I got time?
Someone you hate so much you could kill them.
Why does
That's
this
a
look like
big
something from
fucking
Zelda? Yeah, it really is.
Then make a dull
Dude, that's not a nail. That's a fucking vampire steak.
Leave it at the forest behind the church. This summons the Nail Man, who will kill that person for you, or so the legend goes. Whoever is killed by the Nail Man is pinned by countless nails.
This just sounds like Death Note with extra steps.
Basically.
I can't handle horror stories.
Okay.
But that's just an urban legend, right?
It was until 6 months ago. For the past 6 months, corpses kept turning up covered in nails. People were in an uproar, talking about how the Nail Man is real. Now, he's been caught. What kind of person would want to copy the Nail Man? You must have a screw loose or something.
No, it's actually a nail.
Urban legend. How creepy.
Look, Master! All the hairs on my body are standing on end.
Don't.
You're
You
hairy?
don't have hair.
Okay.
Is that what that weird violet aura is? Is that all just hair?
It's just a wavy, wispy hair.
I guess that's all the info you can extract from these snooty people.
Snooties.
Still, I think I get the gist of it. These nail man
There's a
cases
guy
based off an
with
urban
a
legend.
nail.
They started 6 months ago. A similar case happened at the clock tower today, but a suspect was apprehended.
So anyways, I gotta get my friends because that was our original job.
The boss is gonna be pissed.
Yeah.
Wait, what about those cases? They all happened in locked rooms, right? I haven't seen any locked room mysteries yet! Give it to me! I want it now!
Don't say it like that.
I doubt we can see the scene of the crime. Let's just head back.
Come on, just a peek. Let's check out the clock tower one last time.
Just one look, okay?
You're the best detective.
I mean, we couldn't get in there.
Company, no, of our nation.
Uh-huh. I'm sure nothing's gonna happen over there that's gonna make us get in that clock tower all of a sudden.
Yeah. Nothing of importance in plot
Because I'm not
development.
mistaken, I think the guards were like guarding it, and they were like, "Hey, you can't come in here." And we're like, "Okay."
And we're like, forget about it.
We're a literal child. We have our ways.
Nope, they're still there. We'll just bust down a wall.
Well, the Assassin's Creed guy's over there. Maybe he'll help us.
Yeah. Oh, nah, there's spikes on top of those walls. Usually can't climb on top of those.
Something's up.
No shit.
Oh, dude, the nail man right there. Okay.
He dragged her for once.
Didn't know that he could just walk right through it.
What the?
Are you okay? Can you stand up? Come on, let's go.
Hey, wait! I'll arrest you for obstruction of justice.
Obstruct these nuts.
What do I do?
Not run into a crime scene like an animal.
Yeah, he just ran straight in there.
Without a plan?
She's
That's
like,
how Mr. Cocoa Head works.
am I chained to an idiot?
I couldn't help it.
What were you thinking? You just doomed yourself.
Hey, you're the one who wanted to come in here.
If you resist, enforcement measures will be taken against you. Listen,
Enforce these nuts.
you have no right to remain silent. You have no right to a lawyer.
Wait, please, listen to me.
Put both hands on your head and get down. Any other action will be seen as resistance.
They gonna kiss?
Here's our girl.
A coin?
A coin. All right.
She's just ninjaing over here. Halara, the most useful member.
Well, good thing you put your hood up after they all saw your face.
Well, there was rain getting on her head. She's like, wait a minute.
This could have cost your life. Remember that.
I want my glasses to glow neon.
Sorry.
That's some impressive athleticism. Unlike you, Master.
Hey, are you okay?
Please, my dad needs help. Please, get my dad back from them. Please.
Okay.
Huh?
I don't know where it's at.
Daddy issues much.
Get your dad back? What do you mean?
My dad was arrested by peacekeepers for what happened at the clock tower. They say he's the culprit.
Wait, that's your dad?
Is that church doesn't teach you how to count, buddy?
But he was here at the clock tower. He has nothing to do with what happened.
So, your dad is innocent, but he's being framed as the nailman?
My dad would never murder anyone. He has no reason to.
He's just a carpenter.
So please, please, get my dad back from them.
Weirdly, Russell called it. They took a random ass carpenter.
So you want us to prove your father's innocence? Is that an assignment?
That's it's $50 up front and another $150 when we get your dad.
Wouldn't shock me at all if she said that.
Yes, I figured you could do it since you took them down so easily.
How much? Do you
Unlike that
charge?
little nerd over there.
Huh? You mean money?
I'm literally a
Our cash
child.
boy.
I don't work for cheap. I will fulfill a job no matter what it takes. I have the mind and strength to make it possible.
I just noticed her syringe earrings. Those are kind of interesting. I feel like I would stab myself constantly if I owned those.
However,
So,
if you
like,
want my help. You will need to prove your
will
resolve.
she do prostitution too? She'll do any job.
Hey, any job, man.
She
As long as
said-
it pays.
Money talks.
Yeah, she said she will fulfill anything.
Well, I imagine the going rate would be quite high for her.
Look, man, just because we're detectives doesn't mean we have to have a code of ethics.
All I can offer is this.
A mud ball.
I stole it from a dung beetle.
All the time. It's my most prized possession.
No.
Oh, well,
Hey!
Out of the question.
Oh, Lara, wait! You're not going to accept his request?
Why should I?
Dude, he's like 5, and he has no money.
The only way to decipher someone's mind is to see how many chips they put on the table. If they can't offer
Talking like
anything
Cool Ranch.
to prove their resolve.
It's literally a
Thompson
child. Nightmare, come on.
To me, they might as well not even exist.
oh,
Talk for someone who's all about the money. What kind of demon would try to take money from a little kid?
The regular kind, I'm sure.
So I'm sure you
yeah, I
can
mean,
talk.
demons don't care.
Oh, did he not offer enough? The ball itself may not be worth much, but the sentimental value it represents is priceless.
If you think so, then you should take on the job.
Huh? Me?
Fine, I will.
You're going to make the assignment on that boy's behalf. I don't work for cheap.
Yes, you did say
How
that.
much do you charge?
Preliminary estimates mark it at around 5 million yen.
Shin? Is that currency? How much is that?
Is that currency?
It's enough to purchase a luxury car.
Oh,
A luxury car? That much?
By the way, even though
Hey, you can't say she don't know what she wants.
human money out of
I also see a glowy object way back there in the back.
Ooh, glowy objects.
Just saying.
You like shiny things, lady? I got some shiny
Cafe
things.
nearby. Come see me once you've made up your mind.
Ugh,
You
Okay.
will need my help.
I feel like I'm gonna go into debt with this lady.
And when you do, call on a detective named Pilar Nightmare.
Okay, how do I get her number?
So, what'll you do, Master?
Go find the shiny thing.
Well, first I'm gonna stand around all these knocked out peacekeepers. That's definitely not suspicious.
Yeah.
I have to do this myself.
What? You sure you can handle it? Though, I don't care, as long as I can scope out locked room mysteries.
Hey, leave your dad to me. He'll be fine. I hope. He probably will be. Definitely, yeah.
Wait,
Huh,
are you
I'm gonna give him a kiss.
or not?
Please save my dad!
I'll
Looks like
think
the
about
master
it.
made up his mind. Now, let's take a peek at the crime scene. With the peacekeepers gone, now's our
Well,
I mean,
they're
they're still
gone.
there.
Just kick him
They're
to the
just taking
side.
a nappy.
Glowy tablet in the rain. I guess everything's
Technology loves the
waterproof
rain.
in this universe.
Wow, it's the Clock Tower murder report. This is a great find.
Dude, the Monokuma file.
As I thought. The details of the case are on here.
So
Clock-
anyways, we're supposed to get our friends and go back to our boss.
You can guess what we
He's
don't do.
waiting in a submarine.
Freaking Pikachu and Dipshit are gonna freaking eat breakfast forever. Clock Tower murder case report. Crime scene, Clock Tower storage, 3rd floor. The victim is female, age 20 to 30, identity to be confirmed, estimated time of death unknown, time of discovery approximately 7 a.m.
The body was found around 7 a.m., and it's a little past 8 a.m. right now. So it's only been an hour since the body was first found.
No wonder things are so hectic. The body may even still be there.
To poke?
Another body.
Poke poke.
Anyway, Master, there's more to that report, right?
First on scene, clergy member and several peacekeepers. There was a report of suspicious person behind the church. The victim was discovered during the investigation. The murder is suspected of being related to the Nail Man killings.
A suspicious person behind the church. But the area behind the church is...
All you need to do is write down the name of someone you wish dead. Someone you hate so much you could kill them. Then make a doll resembling that person, nail the name tag to it, and leave it at the forest behind the church. This summons the Nail Man, who will kill that person for you. Or so the legend goes.
That's where the forest to summon the Nail Man is located. They pursued someone they thought was the Nail Man and found the body.
Yeah.
Note, the door was locked from the inside at the scene of the crime. The only window was shuttered and also locked from the inside. As there is no other entrances, it seems to be a completely locked room. This matches the Nail Man's modus operandi.
There we go! Locked room mystery time! Yay! Mystery!
I don't know why you're so
It
excited.
sure is.
Does the Nail Man turn his crime scenes into locked rooms like this every time?
Phantom.
Do you not know what modus operandi is, bub?
Just the thought of it makes me drool.
Why is your drool white?
Don't worry about it. Oh, that's a face.
That is indeed a face. Apprehended a suspicious individual near the clock tower. Suspect was found with multiple hammers believed to have been used in the crime. Name JJ colon. Age 48. Occupation unknown.
Definitely not a carpenter.
Definitely not a carpenter. The suspect complains. The suspect claims he was repairing the clock. No witnesses or alibis. Not like we can look up records of where he's employed or anything like that, or what jobs he's taken on. No. The peacekeeper current investigation suspects him to be the Nail Man. Communicate only the information found in this report to the media. Bling.
The peacekeepers captured some dude and assumed he's the Nail Man.
Yeah.
Search the crime scene yourself to find the truth.
Thanks for the recap.
Yeah, maybe you're right.
I'll just put this right here.
He's got the information. That's where it was, I guess. They'll be sussy if he takes their tablet.
Let's go.
I've already solved this. It was the kid.
On the 3rd floor.
Yeah.
Murder solved.
Yeah.
See, he's tiny, so you can just, like, squiggle out through, like, a mouse hole or something.
That is true. That is true.
You should go hide someplace safe. I'll be right back once I check inside.
Alright.
Now off to the clock tower we go.
All right.
Glowy?
I think it's behind the fence.
Glowy's behind bar.
Yeah, you can't just reach through a fence. That'd be silly.
This fence is completely rusted. There's a lock on it. It doesn't seem like there's a way through.
Say,
Oh, that's me. Why not just go grab it and kick it down? I'm just staring at it like I'm waiting for her to talk.
I definitely can't do that. I was wondering if you were frozen. You just had that just blank stare.
No, I was just looking, and then I was like, oh yeah, she's not talking.
Oh. I'm the man, you're the woman. Get used to it.
No, I meant the ghost. I
I know.
thought there was no voice acting. I was like, oh.
Yeah, sometimes they talk, sometimes they don't. It's kind of weird. Okay, my perspective was totally fucked. I thought that was sideways for a second.
It is.
Any glowies? No glowies.
We're
No
in the fun
glowies
house.
for Brandy.
Dude, thank God there's plenty of stairs for you to go up.
Yeah, and he's not allowed to run upstairs, apparently.
Yeah, that's not safe. It's always raining. They're probably moist.
If they're repairing the clock, I wonder if the clock face can just kind of open. You can just kind of sneak out the clock face.
I don't know.
I'm gonna sneak out
Russell?
you.
You know what I'm saying. Russell, you know what I'm saying.
Dude, I don't know
get
shit
me.
about fuck.
Russell, you get me.
Dramatic panning. Okay. He.
Man, it really likes to go all the way up.
Dude, the question mark
crime
door.
happened in the storage room on the 3rd floor of the clock tower. So it should be right behind the store.
Okay.
There may be
Yeah.
a corpse still in there.
Dude, nice
Awesome.
and fresh. Go give it a little poke.
I've seen plenty of corpses on the Amaterasu
They
Express. Hurry up.
murdered
Yeah,
all
you're
your
not
friends.
even friends with this one.
That is true.
Doesn't mean
They
I
popped
won't
his
see
cherry.
more.
He's okay.
Be fair, he wasn't really friends with the other guys either.
Until I opened that door.
At least he somewhat knew
none
them.
of it felt very real to me.
He met them in a capacity before he had to poke their dead
I'm
bodies.
treating the case as if it was something that happened to someone else long ago.
Yeah.
But the moment I opened the door, all of my delusions vanished.
Oh no, the doll.
Oh no,
Oh no,
another
another doll.
Oh no, lady.
That's a big old out chihuahua right there.
Not that person! No, that's my favorite character!
Random unidentified lady. Yeah, it definitely has a different hit than Danganronpa where they kill characters you care about.
Anakin, is it? This blood is real? How?
Yeah.
Why?
It came out of the body.
Freakish, gruesome murder scene. Get it together. As your mentor, let me just say that you'll come across this stuff all the time as a detective.
Get used to it.
So don't be scared. Investigate. Hurry, before the peacekeepers come back.
Shinigami,
Okay.
you don't feel anything after seeing this body?
She's like, I didn't know her.
I mean, she is a death god.
You're asking me how I feel about death?
Hmm.
Well, let me tell ya, this is totally ordinary.
This ordinary? It's absolutely abnormal.
It's normal for it to be abnormal. You're dealing with a murder case in a city like this. You can either accept it or go insane. Blood is just a liquid, a body is just an object. Got it? Now take a look around before
You know, fair enough.
Hey, chop chop.
I mean, that's a good way of rationalizing it out. Oh, you're such a baby.
Fine. You're right. I should hurry before the peacekeepers return.
Yep. Now let's start the investigation.
Yeah.
Poke poke.
Get a
Investigation.
stick.
Oh, also, any clues you find during your search will be recorded by yours truly.
Sitting over there with a little notebook.
Materialize once you get to the mystery labyrinth later.
No, she stores them in her tummy so she can vomit them out as keys.
I don't want to go back there anymore.
Portal tummy.
Once the mystery is solved.
Still a great show.
So naive. Having sympathy.
I forced him to watch Centaur World if anybody's curious.
That place is suspicious.
Oh, that's corpse, all right.
It indeed is. Inspect an investigation marker to gather information to solve the case. New solution keys can be acquired by advancing the investigation. Okay. Poking time.
We gotta go the Chiaki route with this. Check, is that actually a woman?
I don't think it matters too much in this one. If there's package or no package.
Body, huh?
The moment we've all been waiting for. You're lucky you got here before they took it away, aren't ya?
I can't stomach calling myself lucky when I think about the victim.
Imagine having to be the person who pries that lady off the floor.
This is definitely a real corpse, and not a doll. I don't know who this woman is. The Peacekeeper report didn't include any details.
Oh, why don't you ask her?
But no matter who she is, she
Probably the kid's mother.
Does look a lot like him.
Cut the chatter, Master! Hurry, hurry!
This is terrible. The body is covered in nails.
And the dad probably wrote her name on that stupid ass doll.
What's this?
You know what? You're right.
There's a mark.
Because they're in a loving relationship.
It looks like a rope burn.
And scratch marks.
The vertical scratch marks were made by the victim as she struggled. A victim usually ends up with marks like this when they thrash around while getting strangled by a rope. That's fairly typical when it comes to strangulation victims. Seen it a bunch of times.
So she was killed by strangulation.
Oh, she's playing like the old cop that's been on the force. Yeah, seen this dozens of times.
In a way, yeah.
The Peacekeeper report
He's the
didn't
rookie.
say anything about the cause of death.
I wonder why. It should have been easy to figure out. They
Blunt
didn't
force nail
investigate
trauma.
at all. They got the chance to see a corpse up close and they blew it.
In any case, finding out the cause of death is huge.
Fucking huge.
Fucking huge. Well, it even said in the report that they didn't want anything to be, like, discussed besides what was in the report, so maybe they had other information.
Seems important.
What? The Peacekeepers leaving out information? No.
Ah.
So this is
They keep the peace.
they've installed shutters.
Where are they keeping it? I want it.
The shutters look new despite the building's old age. Must have been added later on. The window's big enough for
By
someone to fit through.
Carpenter.
Note, the door was locked from the inside at the scene of the crime. The only window had shuttered and it was also locked from the inside. As there are no other entrances, it seems to be a completely locked room. This matches the nail man's modus operandi.
According to the Peacekeeper report, the shutters were already closed at the time of discovery. So they've been left alone like this.
Hey, how about you try opening them?
It won't open. It's locked. Were the shutters
From the
locked when
inside.
body was discovered?
How do we open them? Maybe there's a secret password or something.
Open sesame, just right up.
No, I don't think it's a password.
That'd be kind of cool, though.
Hey, there's a latch on the left side.
Oh my
I
God.
think I can move it.
I feel like this whole thing
Hi.
The latch
Not
is
important
pretty
to
light. It can be easily
have.
adjusted. It's rather high up. It's above the 3rd floor on most buildings. It's impossible to jump off from here. Even if you
Well, she got a sweet ass parachute.
I was gonna say it's possible, you just won't live afterwards.
You can see the big clock above, but
Or-
there's nothing
or
suspicious here.
The suspect had moon boots.
Oh, yeah.
That is true.
Valid point.
It'd be difficult for the culprit to get in and out from here. What's that sound?